I was thinking about happiness today. Something that we all want. All people want to be happy in life. Everybody wants to have joy in their life. But it's so different how people achieve it. All the decisions that we make are basically for us to increase our level of happiness in lives. The things that we buy, the things that we do, the friends that we have, it's all about increasing our happiness. But how come there are some people that have way less than the average person and they're happier? And how come a person that has the villa, the dream car, the dream relationship can be unhappy? How come? Like, this is our standard of happiness. We think if we have all those things, we will finally be happy. And that's something that I have experienced also in my life, that when I stopped working in a 9 to 5 job, I had enough money to pay my bills, so I didn't have to go back to work. But I started to envy those people that were going to work every day because they had a schedule, they knew exactly what they're going to do, they knew who they're going to meet, they were still with the same people, and I was jealous of them because it's really cool to have like this structure in your life and it's much easier. And then I talk to people who are having a job and they have a lot of friends and a lot of activities, but they deal with depression. How is that possible? They have a beautiful home, they have enough money to live, but they have depression. An amazing job, people that appreciate them, but they have depression. That's something so mind blowing because it is really just our perspective of our life that decides whether we are happy or not. Then you go to the other side of the world and you're in a country like Thailand or Indonesia. Some people there have very little, but they're very happy. And it must be a state of mind, something that we can all do any moment. And instead of still chasing for the next thing that will make us happy, to search for something outside of us that can finally do the job for us, to find the person that would make us happy or to find the job that would make us happy, we can create happiness right now inside us. And the easiest way for me to generate happiness is by being grateful. Because there can be a person that has a broken leg, and for them it's so bad that they have to be in the hospital and they have to rest their leg and have to let it heal for several weeks. But another person is struggling with something more difficult, and that person would happily pay to be in that position. That's something that Petra and I were talking about. Somebody would pay to be in your position right now. Somebody would be so happy to have what you are having right now. And if you can look at it this way, if you can see, okay, what I have in my life is actually somebody else's biggest dream. So let's step into that perspective of that person who would wish to have that life, and let's start to appreciate what we have in our life. Of course, we always strive for more, we always have new goals and new things that we want to accumulate, like new things that we want to buy or to up level our lifestyle. But we can start right now, no matter where we are, with our happiness, with our gratitude. And it's something that I have to remind myself of very often because I can easily get into that complaining mode or like low state of energy. And it takes so much of our attention, all those problems, all those challenges. But there are always beautiful things that are happening in our lives. Whether it's just simply opening our eyes in the morning or walking, no matter what, we are really blessed beings. We are blessed that we get to be here, that we get to experience this life. And when we can learn to change our perspective and actually start to implement gratitude in our life, we will have a really holy life. So it's a reminder for me and for you as well that we are being grateful more often. Simple way to do it is you can have a gratitude journal, or what I like to do sometimes to really get back to this state of gratitude is every night I journal and I write down 3 things I'm grateful for today. Or you can also do it this way, that you every time you wake up, you remind yourself of 3 things you're grateful for. And this way you just implement it in your life, and hopefully we remember it during the day as well, because our quality of life will just be so much better.